Here we are at Slosh Tubz World Headquarters. Mike Losh, Sarah Losh, and Jeff Frederick. Today we're going to install a bunch of CPP parts on our Big 10-4 chassis here. So come along with us and let's see what we can get done here today. Cheers. And bring the camera over. Let's show them what we're going to be installing today real quick. So we've got the CPP tubular control arms, CPP drop springs, CPP steering box, their new spindles with the modular hubs, 14-inch front rotors, and sway bar for the front, and a 13-inch rear rotor kit. So we're gonna take off and put all this stuff on here. So let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
That's my favorite kind of gloves. Matches our shirts. So, start with this beautiful CPP control arm right here. Chip's got our little U-bolts there. And I believe that was a 7/8. We got our Ugga machine here.
And we're gonna use them all.
Make sure when you're putting these control arms on, you got little holes for this nipple up in there. Make sure that goes in there or everything will be offset if it's not. Bottom one in place there.
You're gonna do top.
Yeah, top one. And I think I have the nuts laying right there by it. Well, that's all there is to getting both control arms in there ready to go. Okay. On the coil springs, it's also important, like finding the notches on that, to make sure you get your coil springs set in there correctly, or they will like to move on you, and that'll cause some annoying popping when you're driving and not let it sit right. Get that floor jack tip. I also like to use these rubber pads on your floor jack so you don't mar things up. Yep. I think that should be good. Wait, you got the wrong side.
Volkswagens are different.
Cool.
Oh, you got that little, I think I got a little 7/8 wrench or something laying right up there. Just to get this spindle nut kind of tightened. I'm gonna loosely tighten this just so we can get everything mocked up here. Oh, that's beautiful. Would you look at it? Would you grab one of those bearings and 3 bolts and that socket that's with them? Thank you, Heidi. You have to be old to get that one. But this is a killer little complete hub assembly. 3 bolts in there, just like a new car, new truck. That's pretty nifty right there. Nice job, CPP. Let's throw the steering box on here. CPP's new tight ratio steering box going on there. This thing is going to drive and stop beautiful when we're done here. We can get these started, then I can find that right By the way, this is my favorite part of the build. When you get to hang new stuff on a pretty frame, it's my favorite part. A little too much powder coating that whole weapon. Basically just going to repeat exactly what we did there over here now. So, thank you, sir. Also very nice that this is the first spindle that I've ever gotten from anybody that's already been painted and ready to go. So that's pretty nice. Nice job, C10. The brackets to hold the calipers.
Back to the Ugga-Dugs.
Yeah, right, I better tone down the Ugga-Dugs on this. Need Alright. Let's see. Here's one of those beautiful 14-inch calipers. Would you look at that? Pretty sweet. Let's see. Oh, would you give me the socket for these so I can tighten them up as well? This just temporary. Just hold that in place so I can put the caliper on there. Okay. Now the
Bolt
other
kit.
bag of bolts. Give me the big bolts out of there, sir. What do you think of the before and after? Okay. Well, let's go to the next side. I'm pretty sure it would.
Just like Legos. Come on, guys.
Tetris. No, I was good at Tetris. Or Pitman arm. I always get those confused. That's the idler or the Pitman. By no means are we ever going to look at directions. Hey Chip,
Yes,
I think it's donut time.
it's donut time.
Do you want some milk? Apple fritters, cake donuts.
Who ate half a donut?
Oh, that.
Okay, we're back. Not without a little adventure though. So
Yes.
we needed a few parts. Had to go on a part run. I needed my Pitman arm and some castle nuts. So we had to go on a part run in Chip's Volkswagen.
We ran out of gas.
We got to push his Volkswagen.
A block. But we got our cardio in.
You gotta work out.
So we got the sway bar in here, got the Heim joint bolted in. Now we're just going to tighten up this bracket here. We've done some like putting the castle nuts in. We haven't like put our cotter pins and stuff in. We'll finish that up later. But we're going to bolt these in right here, throw the wheels on it, spin this thing around, and do the rear disc brakes. All these sway bar brackets, everything went right in place, no modifications. Nothing we've done today on any of this has need even the slightest modification. It's all bolted right in. the moment.
And if they're needing NASCAR pit crews, we could probably qualify for a few of those.
Would you look at that? Pick the right wheel to make those brakes look good.
Ding ding, round 3.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're kind of cheating a little here because we've already rebuilt the rear end, got it all ready to go. So basically, we're skipping a few steps. You're not having to pull the axles and pull the drum brakes and everything off the back. But so we're gonna pop off the wheels and install the rear disc brake kit. Look, they made the directions with like colors on it.
Yellow.
So-
Hey, blue.
so-
Blue's my favorite
So
color.
even a dummy will figure this one out. So basically, I guess we need to do what we did on the other side. And
So basically, we take this thingamajig and this doomaflachi, and then you have to screw it together.
yeah. I think this one's probably over here because this would put the e-brake cable on the bottom, or does the e-brake cable go on the top? That is the question.
Round 4.
So we use the passenger side to figure out the spacing so we could make this easier and not bore you with the 5 different retries there. So the spacing we came up with for our truck, and they send a lot of spacers so it can be used for anybody's truck. But on our truck, it's going to take one thick one and one thin one to get the spacing right. So these are pretty neat too. These little T-bolts go in here, and you don't have to hold the back side of it because the T-bolt holds itself and won't spin.
Definitely the hardest part about the install here is the actual shimming.
Yeah, I hope this shimming is the same as the other side anyway, 'cause that's the preface we're using there. It's just that one side's the same as the other side, so we're about to find out. See if we get to tighten up.
This one?
No, I think we're good. That's the whole thing, just trying to get it to travel free with no drag there. So I think we got it centered. I think we were the same side to side. There we go. We got the rear disc brake kit installed, the front disc brake kit installed.
Left to the right, to the left.
And that's it, guys. I think we're like I said, we still got to run our e-brake cables and our brake lines, but I think we're pretty close to done there. Everything went on, fit great. Thank you, CPP. And thank you, Mama Losh. And of course, your entertainment, Mr. Dwayne Frederick. Or Chip, whatever you want to call him.